On my right, I'm with an amazing figure of a personnel that did a number of duties in this movie, UCU My Background. He was in the cast, but not only in the cast, but he was also the producer, and he was also the DOP. He was also the executive producer. Oh my God, let's get into it. What's up, how you doing? As you can see how smart he is for the red carpet. He's really doing good. I don't know where he got these outfits from. Who dressed you tonight, man?
There's a lady called Kenjoy. Yeah, she dressed me up. She designed this outfit.
A sweet lady or a lady?
A lady, yes.
So how do you feel about tonight?
I feel excited because it has been sweat, it has been toil, it has been patience to bring this project to this level.
Okay, so briefly tell us your name and what you did. I'm pretty sure I didn't exhaust whatever you did because, man, like it's really so amazing. So I'm so sure I didn't exhaust everything. So briefly your name and then everything that you did to the success of this movie, UCU My Background.
Okay, basically what I did, I'm an executive, Richard Sechitoleko. Yes, so the executive producer for the film My Background. So I didn't just invest in money, but I also made sure that we have a good picture. Because in the same film, I'm the DOP, the director of photography. So I made sure that the picture is good. I made sure that the picture communicates the message that we are trying to act. I made sure that we have actors bringing out the expression in the message we are trying to communicate to whoever is going to watch the film. So the film has a lot of moral lesson embedded in it, especially for the students. And I also believe that even other people, when they watch these films, they are going to always remember and reflect on this film. And also the other thing I did, I was on the cast.
Man.
I also acted. And the only thing that made this possible is that we were a team.
Okay, I'm quite informed that you are a member of staff. So I'm trying to relate how this was either easy or was hard for you relating with students. You know, sometimes these guys can really look to be busy. Considering the kind of program that UCU has is for full-time study from morning to evening. So how do you balance up the two?
So apparently what I do at UCU is multimedia. So it's almost the same job that I was hired to do here, to help students know how to do things like this, to also enhance the university in terms of multimedia and reaching out, stretching the wings beyond just what is expected. And the other thing is I am a staff and also I'm a student because I'm pursuing my master's right now.
Amazing.
Yes, so this qualifies to be a student's film.
I get you. I'm on the same page.
Okay. So what stands out also is that when we were going out to shoot this film, it was an Easter break. So we had the time. We had the whole week, the whole Easter holiday to go and shoot and come back. We even had an extra day to rest from all that. So we have been editing this film since last year, Easter, up to now.
So last year you had finished the shooting of this movie?
We had finished the shooting of this movie.
Amazing, really amazing. How did you plan all this? The first question being, why UCU My Background?
Why UCU My Background is we believe we don't have to just go out there and just get a script and just script anything and then just start acting it. We believe in impacting our community. We believe in communicating the things that are relevant. You understand? So we looked at the community we were in as people who relate to us, people who know us. We look at the things that they are going through. Because we talk to these people, we know, we see things happening. So we sat down and scripted something that is going to impact our society, and not only impact our society, that we will always impact even other generations to come. So that's what we considered to
call it UCU My
Background.
Okay, so getting to one of the last questions I'm about to ask here. Last time there was an edition that was called My Degree. Did you also participate in that?
In my degree, I was just the DOP.
Just the DOP?
I was just the DOP. What I do more is being a DOP.
Okay.
Yeah, so going on to be an executive producer and going on the cast is we wanted something really perfect. We wanted something intentional. We wanted people to see us being examples. In fact, before I walked on the red carpet, I was here putting this all up, trying to be an example.
I can imagine.
Yes.
And that's why you came in last. So the final question goes that during the time of production, I do understand you might have gone through ups and downs and all that, trying to get these guys together. Just briefly give us a lens of how that was. You know, the difficulties that you found with the student, because acting, I once acted, but you're like up to 2 a.m. you're still acting, 3 a.m. you're still acting, you're doing like 5 or 10 takes. So how was that? Really getting all these guys together? This one has maybe work or something, this one is staying physically far, you know, the address is far. How did you get all these together?
So the first step that we took was to make sure that our cast was mature. Because we had a bad experience in my degree. We had an experience where someone said, I no longer want to appear on your screen.
Really?
They had already acted, we had already edited everything. So
and now you have to get a clone of someone, and then you put it somewhere. And
you have to just pick out some scenes where they are and just create a different whole story. So that experience taught us a lot of things, and we said to ourselves, we must do everything professional. So every cast that you're going to see here, every person on the cast, they signed an agreement. After signing an agreement.
Wow, you did make these guys sign an agreement?
Yes. So that they don't have to reach a point and say, no, I'm stepping.
My degree. What is my degree about? Then how does UCU My Background come in?
Well, UCU My degree was about a student who failed to graduate.
Okay.
This student was very proud. She accesses the office of the head of department and disrespects her because she didn't know that she was head of department.
Okay.
So on this talking outside, she enters the office and she's fired because this is the person she has misbehaved. You get? So now, my background, we are now tracing this kind of background. Where is this person coming from? You get? We have, because Yatuh, me and you know, we have so many people like this in the campus who feel like they have made it, but when you trace where they're coming from, it's actually a sad background. So today, we're witnessing a sad background of this girl who failed to graduate. We want to see what the family goes through.
Okay, at least I can now relate the two. My degree was about a student who failed to graduate because she disrespected the head of department. And then right now, when we come into UCU My Background, we are trying to dig down. People are saying, okay, we did see my degree, but then what was the background of my degree? What about this student? Where did he write? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, we want to see the story of my degree. And now we're going to follow the story in 5 movies.
Okay.
We're going to do my degree, we're going to do my background, we're going to do my first year, we're going to do my peers, and finally my graduation. We want to trace really what happens in the journey of a student. Because when you come in campus, you are in first year. When you go to second year, you're influenced by peers. You get? After being influenced by peers, now you work upon your graduation. That's why you come into my graduation. And then of course my degree is also that all of us had to fight for a degree.
What gave you this movie?
Pardon?
What gave you this movie? What inspired you to write this movie? Where did this movie come from?
Well, inspiration is always from people who believe in me. I share these ideas with my friends, and when you share an idea with someone and he believes in you, that gives you a stepping stone. So the belief I got from my colleagues, from Richard, from Emmanuel, from Bildan, to mention but a few.
Yeah.
These are guys that I talked to and I shared a vision with them that I want to be a film producer, a director. Hollywood, I'm coming.
I do remember.
Yeah.
I
So
do remember.
these guys believed in me. We sat down. They developed everything that you're seeing today. I may be the face that we are seeing, but have a big team behind that is doing this. Yeah.
Okay, so what is the next plan? What next after UCU My Background? Are you looking at?
After UCU My Background, we're going to have UCU My first year. After UCU My first year, we're going to have UCU My peers. After having UCU My peers, we're going to have UCU My graduation. All these movies having UCU because UCU is our home. This is where we have come from. We want to give credit where we are coming from, and we want to sell the brand of the university. This is a university which has.
So what next after university? Are you looking at something that is extra after you've graduated? Are you looking something extra more?
After university, we began something called Focus Films.
Yes.
That's what we want to build it. And when it comes there, we shall bring in young people and keep encouraging them and training them to be better.
Into Alexa. Alexa, talking about UCU My Background. How did you find the movie as you did cast it?
The movie is amazing. The movie is interesting. I like the depth of the script. And of course, we had awesome actors and actresses. I personally, during the filming, I really loved how they brought out the character. I was touched during the acting, and I believe this movie is going to be wow.
What was your role? Alexa?
I am Alexa. I am daughter to Mattia and Mama Alexa. And yeah, I'm at campus pursuing law.
Okay.
And this is my family back at home. And this is what they're going through. Yeah, it's a series,
So can we say that you are the protagonist? Are you the actress that they're looking at when they say my background?
Yes.
Okay, briefly tell us. You can briefly tell us how did you find the shooting of the movie?
The shooting of the movie was amazing. We went to a different location and we spent time together. So that helped us build a relationship with each other. And up to now we still have that bond, which is just spectacular. And of course the whole shooting process, it was hectic, but because we're together and we were friends, it really made everything wonderful. The shooting of my background is honestly the best shoot I have had in my life.
Why?
It was amazing. I told you I had friends. Everything was...
Okay, not just amazing. I know there could have been some challenges whereby you felt, oh my God, we did shoot a movie with Douglas quite a while before I left UCU. And one of the highlights that were in this movie was that, man, you get a point and then you feel like you're exhausted. You feel like, man, it's 12 midnight and you're still shooting, and you've done this shot over and over and over again. Are there some moments and what made you to keep pushing?
Well, most of the scenes for this film had to be done early in the morning. So we didn't have the luxury of over-repeating scenes. We would have to do it the next day. And I think that made it less exhausting. And yeah, that was a good thing. Of course, the difficulty was waking up very early in the morning and then not finding the lighting and having to wait. And then, okay, now the light is too much. Yeah, there were issues with that about that time.
And then,
besides that,
and then lastly, how did you balance up? Because I understand you were a student. So how did you balance up the two?
as a student, knowing that we had this coming out, and I knew that we had a whole time shooting and then rehearsals, I endeavored to do my work before. Of course, I failed at finishing some assignments, but yeah, it's worth it.
Wow.
It later eventually worked out. I did some things before, and then I caught up with some other work. That's how yeah.
Wow, so amazing. It has been Alexa here. She really did. We're about to see what went down in UCU My Background, then you get to see how did Alexa perform. What did you expect from Alexa, as beautiful as she is? It has been a nice one. Thank you very much, and we do hope for great and great more. Sure. Hello everybody, my name is Yatuh, your Mr. Christian Vibe award-winning show host, TBT The Blaze Scenes, representing The Blaze Scenes at all, and I'm currently in Mukono right here, and guess what is happening today? It's the premiere of UCU My Background movie premiere, and of course following the other one that was My Degree. These guys, these students that we visited tonight, they're really amazing. They've come, this is their second movie that they've been doing. You know, we need to come up and then we do support what is ours. Or not only supporting the movies that are outside, maybe going to the cinema, but also supporting our very own. So on my right here, there's Comfort. How are you doing, Comfort?
I'm alright, thank you. I'm alright.
Comfort was one of the people that casted in this movie. Tell us, what did you feel tonight before you go into the movie?
I'm so excited and happy that all the hard work we've put in over the past period has actually come to pass. We're excited to show you guys the film and I hope you like it.
Okay, so what was your role in the movie?
I was the mom to Alexa and David and John.
What are some moments that you did like in this movie?
Pardon?
What are some of the moments that you did enjoy in this movie while you acted?
I enjoyed the entire experience. It's the first film I've worked on, and I enjoyed the fact that I got the opportunity to try out my passion and actually had so much fun. The producers were caring, they helped us, they guided us through the whole process. It was an amazing experience.
Okay, then lastly, in your role as the mother to Alexa, what was one of the terrifying moments that you had and then, man, that were kind of like challenging?
The emotion. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to bring out the emotion. You know, like acting like a mom. I'm 22. I know nothing about being a mom. But
I get it.
So I was like really like fearing, like what if I don't do it well? At the point where I broke down, I was so scared that I had so much fun doing everything. Apart from that,
So literally it was your first time acting.
yeah, my first.
But then you did it great.
I hope so.
Okay, let's get into the movie, then we get to see what you did right over there. It has been comfort.